So I had a realization the other day. A few months ago, I unboxed a brand new iPhone, and it was over before my brain even registered that it started. No charger, headphones, or cute little extras. Just the phone and a cable sitting there like, good luck out there. And apparently, this is progress. People will tell you it's better for the planet, better for minimalism, better for vibes, I guess. But if you've been buying iPhones long enough, you remember when opening the box actually felt like you bought something complete. The accessories, some of which you didn't know you needed, and others you didn't know would leave such an impact on you until it was gone. So today, I want to go through every major iPhone release from the beginning, look at exactly what came in the box, what disappeared over time, and whether this whole less is more thing actually makes sense. Or if we just collectively got gaslit into accepting less while paying more. Walk with me. Sup, Rotten? We used to be a society. Apple's early iPhones felt like Christmas. The original iPhone box was literally a starter kit. You got the phone, wired Apple earbuds, a 30-pin USB sync and charging cable, documentation, which automatically includes the Apple sticker, and even a charging dock. It genuinely felt premium, like you just bought a full-on experience. That dock alone would have absolutely been a $49 accessory today. By the following generation, the iPhone 3G and 3GS era, Apple quietly removed the dock but added a USB wall charger and a SIM eject tool. So the box still felt complete. Phone, earbuds, cable, charger, SIM tool, and propaganda. Losing the dock was the first tiny crack in the generosity, but nothing alarming yet. Nowhere as alarming as double checking if you're subscribed yet and engaging with the video to make sure I'm not forgotten from your feed and therefore your life forever. The iPhone 4 and 4S kept the same formula. Earbuds, charging cable, wall adapter, SIM tool, and documentation. We love consistency over here. Then came the iPhone 5 in 2012. This was the Lightning connector transition. Inside the box, you would get ear pods, lightning cable, USB power adapter, and documentation. Same accessory loadout, just a little more modernized. Still a respectable bundle. The 5C, 5S, iPhone 6, 6 Plus, 6S, and 6S Plus basically also stuck to that formula. iPhone, ear pods, lightning cable, charger, paperwork. Still solid as ever. Back then, you didn't have to budget another 20 to 40 bucks just to charge your brand new $1,000 phone. Even Apple's budget iPhone got the same treatment as its more expensive brethren. Now, 2016's iPhone 7 was a major shift. Apple removed the headphone jack. To soften the blow though, they included lightning ear pods and a lightning to 3.5mm headphone adapter in the box. So yes, the jack was gone, but at least you can still use your existing headphones without spending extra. And if you didn't have headphones prior, there was a pair still available for you. However, the catch was that it shared the same port as the charger, which is annoying, don't get me wrong, but it's still better than nothing. Like, what else can you do? Transitional pain, but handled reasonably. The iPhone 8 and iPhone 10 kept that same bundle. AirPods, cable, charger, and the headphone adapter. Still decent. Still felt like Apple hadn't completely abandoned us. Then in 2018, with the iPhone 10R, 10S, and 10S Max, the headphone adapter quietly disappeared with no explanation. It just stopped showing up. That was the first accessory removal that felt sneaky. Speaking of things Apple used to give you, let's take a bit and talk about what Apple never gave you, and that's a quality, idiot-proof screen protector. Thankfully, the sponsor of this segment, Toras, has got you covered. Gone are the days when you would have to struggle to put a screen protector on your phone, and no matter how confident you were in doing it, those pesky air bubbles will always find a way. Thankfully, those times are no more, because this is seriously the least stressful install I've ever done. Here's how it works. The alignment tray is pivotal. Place that phone of yours on it. Then clean the screen. Toras includes wipes, a microfiber cloth, and a dust remover, so you don't have to go hunting around your house for that one shirt you probably shouldn't be using anyway. Get the screen protector and fasten it to the appropriate holes. Once you do that, flip down the orange slider. From there, you pull down the tab nice and easy, and then push the orange slider all the way down towards the dotted line at the bottom. Push the slider back up to its original position, and then proceed to remove the top film. And voila! You now have a perfectly placed screen protector. No more crooked placements or existential crises halfway through. And the best part? It's air bubble free, baby. I love technology. Now it's your turn to feel like a top-level surgeon and protect your phone. Hassle-free. The link is down below, and shout out to Toras for sponsoring this video. Alas, the iPhone 11 lineup in 2019 was the last generation to include both wired AirPods and a power adapter in the box. Phone, headphones, cable, charger, documentation. Looking back, that was the final complete iPhone box. We just didn't know it yet. Something a lot of us expected or even took for granted would be stripped from us right before our eyes. So 2020 happened. The iPhone 12 arrives and Apple removes both the charger and the headphones. Their official reason? Environmental responsibility, less e-waste, smaller boxes, lower shipping emissions, yada 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 yada. Now, in the box, you now get the iPhone, a USB-C to Lightning cable, and paperwork. That's it. The modern era begins. iPhone 13 kept the exact same setup. Phone, cable, documentation, minimalism became the norm. iPhone 14 didn't change anything either, unless you were in the US, because that's when Apple officially adopted the eSIM, removing the need for a SIM tool altogether. By this point, the sparse box stopped feeling like a temporary adjustment and it started feeling permanent. Then the iPhone 15 switched to USB-C. Now you get the phone, a USB-C cable, and documentation. Still no charger or headphones, but you know, Apple happily sells all of these separately though. Then the iPhone 16 sealed the fate of the Apple sticker, which was still included with the documentation. The final asset that once belonged to a soulful unboxing experience now shares the fate of the others. And finally, the new iPhone 17 series following this new unfortunate tradition. Now, Apple's environmental argument isn't completely baseless. Smaller packaging does reduce shipping emissions, and a lot of people already own chargers. But there's a difference between sustainability and shifting the cost and inconvenience onto the customer. You guys can see where I'm going. If customers still need chargers or headphones, they are buying them separately anyway. Those accessories still get manufactured, packaged, and shipped. The waste doesn't exactly vanish, it just gets moved to another box, which kind of defeats the point in the first place. Screen protectors, cases, adapters, all shipped separately, all packaged separately. There's also the pricing angle. iPhones haven't gotten cheaper as accessories disappeared. So while Apple saves on including components and logistics, consumers often pay extra to recreate what used to come standard. At the end of the day, the iPhone itself has gotten better, no question. But the unboxing experience, that definitely peaked years ago. And honestly, I kind of miss when buying a flagship phone didn't immediately turn into a scavenger hunt for relevant accessories to add to your cart. Anyway, I'm curious where you land on this. Do you prefer the minimal box, or do you miss when the phone actually came complete? Let me know in the comments. And if you'd like to support the Patreon, the link is below. Come join the squad along with my Ride Pro subscribers, Vasco, Francisco Beck, Carl Williams, Miss Game, and Cassidy Bond. Thank you all for the support as it keeps me dropping videos consistently, and thank you, viewer, for watching. If you want to see more of me, you know what to do. I truly wonder if there's going to be like real backlash when Apple inevitably removes their charging cable from the boxes. And will Samsung make fun of them for it and then do the literal same thing the following year? Huh. Guess we'll see.